Welcome to News Now Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're going to Toronto, Ontario with MadLab Press. MadLab Press is an auditor out of Toronto. Very good auditor. He used to be a cop for 25 years, so he knows what he's talking about. And today we are showing Jordan Kowalski. He's an officer out of 51 Division in the Toronto Police. I'm going to leave the full video going because it has a lot of information to start with, and his story is great, so I don't want to cut into it too much. And he also has such a soothing voice. I would buy a relaxation tape from this guy. Just listen and pay attention to this story. It's really crazy.
I love days like this. Friday morning with my best buddy. A daily ritual we shared together. Being a cop for as long as I was, I often think about how far I have come. How far the Toronto Police push people. How far the Toronto Police bully people. And how far the Toronto Police will go to silence someone like me. I served the people of Toronto for a quarter century. I gave up a third of my life for an organization that cares about no one, not even its own. I was proud I was a law-abiding citizen. I've never been arrested. I have never done anything to deem me as a bad person. I have no criminal record. I was a decorated police officer. I was never charged with any Police Service Act charges. I am 100% clean. But somehow, the Toronto Police try to silence me. I no longer work for this cult. I no longer take orders from people I have zero respect for. I now stand for the people who have been the victim of this cult. Whether that be the average person or fellow cops who want their voices heard.
So I am going to comment on this video as it goes. As you can tell, like I said, very soothing voice, um, very good story, and between the Toronto police and Edmonton police, I'm not sure who is the worst. It's pretty much a toss-up here. But he was a cop for 25 years, so he knows what he's talking about. And I like how he calls the Toronto police a cult, because they are a cult. They stick together, they'll lie together, they'll cover each other's butts for whatever happens. Let's continue.
That's why you targeted
So
me.
now that I can clearly see that you're trying to bait me with multiple cameras.
I'm not baiting you at all.
I have a pretty
I'm
good
protecting my
idea.
rights and I'm protecting myself from you guys because you guys are tyrants. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm protecting myself from you. I don't want to get beat up by you guys like you beat up everybody else.
I'm sorry that you feel you have to go through life forming this narrative.
No.
Trying to instigate.
Dude, this whole calm circular logic stuff you're pulling, it doesn't fly with me. I'm way older than you. I have way more experience than you, okay? So don't try and intimidate me. It's not going to work.
So you can
Okay.
try to positional one up me, but I'm
That's
not
fine.
concerned.
Why don't you just get in your car and write me the ticket? You have 20 minutes to write me the ticket or I'm leaving.
Because you're not
Yes.
free to go until I say so. Okay.
Write me
do
the
not feel
tickets.
safe sitting in
Go
my
write me
car
the tickets.
with you standing here being agitated.
And I don't feel safe with you pulling me over. And you have a gun on. I have no weapons on me at all.
You chose.
No, you chose to pull me over. Just go
You're
write my
correct.
ticket.
I did.
You're dismissed. Go write my ticket.
So all this cop is doing is wasting time here. He's wasting Mad Lab's time like crazy. He just wants to sit there and tell his life story or whatever it is, blaming Mad Lab Press for, everything that's going on.
So after my walk, I arrived home only to find a document server at my door. I was served with court papers from this particular traffic stop by this corrupt tyrant, Jordan Kowalski. Jordan Kowalski works at 51 Division at the Toronto Police Service. You see, Jordan here thinks he's smarter than most people. And cops like this are a dime a dozen and then some. So that day, Jordan Kowalski targeted me because he knew who I was. You see, Jordan Kowalski was probably ending his shift at 51 Division. He was pulling a scout car into the rear lot of 51 Division. So as I drove by him, Jordan Kowalski looked in his right side mirror and saw that it was me. So Jordan Kowalski then turned around, floored his police vehicle in order to catch up with me, and pulled me over, knowing exactly who I was. This, folks, is textbook corrupt behavior. Jordan Kowalski then held me there for 35 minutes while he wrote me a ticket for having a tinted license plate cover. He also called for backup where 4 other officers attended and tried to intimidate me. He then wrote me 2 more tickets for not signing my permanent ink and for not having my pink insurance slip on me. So that's 3 tickets in total. A few days later, I put up a video of this incident on my YouTube channel. So what does Jordan Kowalski do? Or the Toronto Police? They complained. They complained to YouTube and my video was removed. So I put it back up again. Because I control the situation, Jordan Kowalski. You don't.
Why would you get a video removed from YouTube if in Canada, like in the US, you are allowed to film the police? Why would you want it removed if you did nothing wrong? This is absolutely ridiculous. It was a target. Hopefully the judge sees that it's targeted and dismisses everything at once. If not, he's going to have to fight these tickets one by one.
I also filed a Lika complaint against Jordan Kowalski and his partner, which was denied by Lika because my case is before the courts. That was their excuse. I also went to the Provincial Offences Office on Queen Street in Toronto on September 26, 2024. I pleaded not guilty and requested a trial date as I'm fighting these tickets, as anybody should. I asked the clerk how long would it be before my court case came up, and his answer was anywhere between 8 to 18 months. Keep that in mind. So fast forward to December 20th, 2024, when I was served additional paperwork from Jordan Kowalski. I don't even live in Toronto. I live outside of Toronto. So he got a document server from a different police service to serve me paperwork. And this is where the story gets very, very interesting. So what Jordan Kowalski did was he went back to court on November 7th, 2024. That is 52 days after he issued me the 3 original tickets. So this tyrant clown went back to court 52 days later. 1, because he saw the video I posted of him, and 2, because I filed a Lika complaint against him. So I'm going to start from the very beginning, the first page. So what Jordan Kowalski is charging me with now, the first page, like I said, is use handheld communication device, which is an additional $615 fine. He never issued me that ticket when he pulled me over, but he waited 52 days and then had me served on December 20th with my court date being January 9th, 2025. That's unheard of. I used to be a traffic officer in Toronto, and I've never had a ticket go to court this fast. And I've never seen a person get served in an outside jurisdiction with additional tickets 52 days after. It's unheard of. So moving on to count 2. Count number 2, additional charge. So Jordan Kowalski is now saying, and he's lying, and I hope he gets on the stand and lies. He is saying that I was operating my motor vehicle without insurance. Not that I didn't give him the pink slip. He is now stating and lying that I'm operating my vehicle without insurance. And that's an additional $5,000 fine. So what I did was I contacted my insurance company, and they have provided me an affidavit and paperwork that shows I have always been insured since I've been 16 years old. Never missed a payment, always insured. So Jordan Kowalski, you're a liar. So we're going to be moving on to count 3. And Jordan Kowalski is now saying that on the day he issued me the 3 tickets back in September, that I lied to him about having insurance for my vehicle. So he's turning the tables around and saying that I lied to him about having insurance for my vehicle, even though I showed it to him. He's now stating that. So this lying piece of shit now says on count 4 that I did not change my address when I renewed my license or any other documents I had within 6 days. Just out of spite, thought he'd throw that in there. 52 days later, of course. So moving on to count 5. This is very interesting to me. So Jordan Kowalski is saying that on May 23rd of 2024, and I didn't even know what I was doing that day, but Jordan Kowalski is going back into my history, my vehicular history, and trying to find something to get me on. And I got to be honest with you guys, I don't know what the hell he's talking about here, but he's stating that I made a false statement in an application, on a motor vehicle permit application. So he's basically saying that I lied to the Ministry of Transportation about a vehicle that I bought. How would Jordan Kowalski know this? And why is he going back to May of 2024? I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know who this guy was until the day he pulled me over. This is pure spite. This is pure harassment. This is pure bullying. And this is what the Toronto police do to people. They try and silence them. It's not going to happen, Jordan Kowalski. Not with me. And you better get your ducks in order, because I'm going to file a private information against you in court. And you better have answers.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, 52 days later, I don't know what judge signed off on that, but he's pretty corrupt also. But going back and charging him with all these additional charges when he does have insurance, when he, going back into his past trying to find stuff, this is absolutely corrupt. Hopefully he gets a fair judge that sees right through this pig and berates this pig for what he's doing.
I really hope this video helps others that have to deal with these lying tyrants. I saw it too many times when I was a cop, and I'm seeing it again years later. Jordan Kowalski is the poster child for a lying tyrant. He should have never been hired as a cop. He should not carry a gun and a badge. This is where your tax dollars are going, folks. And this goes out to you, Jordan Kowalski. I'll see you on January 9th.
This is Tyrant, if I ever seen one. Um, I mean, this guy's not a criminal. All he does is video cops. He doesn't deserve all this from an officer for doing, what he wants to do. And Mad Lab Press is so calm. This guy has such a calm demeanor. He doesn't fight with cops. He basically talks with cops. Has a lot more patience than I do, because if this cop would have tried that with me, I would have lost my shit. Go check out Mad Lab Press. He has, quite a bit of videos out, and always interesting stuff that he does. I'll leave his link in the description. I'll leave his original video in the description. And you could call 51 Division in Toronto. Let them know what you think about this cop, and let them know that you won't put up with tyrants like this. Please like, share, and subscribe my videos. Check out my Patreon, where for $1 a month you can get my videos a week in advance and without the perks coming. Thank you.